Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elsweyr Online. Today we are going to log in with Xul-Haj here and continue with the Solstice zone story. I'm going to plug in my keyboard real quick, as is custom, and then I will say, I'm sorry, I'm late again. As is also the custom. I will tell you what happened. My alarm clock went off at the usual time, and I do remember very clearly reaching for it and placing it on the bed next to my pillow, right? And the next thing I remember is 45 minutes later hitting snooze. Like, what the heck happened? How does one snooze for 45 minutes without any idea of what's happening? Oh well, I guess I was tired. I have left Xul-Haj here at the Christmang Hold camp we shrine. Let's open zone guide and continue zone story because I don't know what's happening. Oh, quest giver right next to. Great. A lead on Vanus has been discovered. We should meet at the camp and talk through next steps. Let's start with that.
Perhaps the time has come to finally rescue Vanus and Darien.
I have bookcase, short, verdant.
Comrade, thanks to the information you helped uncover, we now have our first real chance to find and rescue Vanus and Darien.
We know the worm cult has taken Vanus to a stone-nest necropolis, but which one?
Regent Corinway pointed out a few such locations when we went over the maps of Eastern Solstice together. But there are too many to just guess and hope we get lucky. Show Jitra what you found. Maybe she can help us narrow down the choices.
I was wondering why she was still in camp.
Oh, Jitra wanted to leave a long time ago, but I urged her to wait for your return. She isn't happy with me, but she still respects you. I think she'll help. And take the light of Meridia. You may need it to stop them from raising an undead army.
Then I will go speak with Jitra and see if she can tell me which necropolis to investigate.
Once Jitra points you at the most likely location to look for Vanus, I'll send Darien along to assist you. You could use the help, and I can't have him sitting around camp and moping. It's bad for everyone else's morale.
Also not good for Darien. Let's speak with Jitra then, and see where we need to go.
Now can I depart and resume my own business, mainlander? Or does your prince plan to keep me a prisoner in this camp indefinitely?
You are not a prisoner. The worm cult plans to raise the dead in a stone-nest tomb to the north.
North? They seek to desecrate Xul-Haj, the resting place of my ancestors. My village is near there. They could be in danger. I must return to my people at once.
Please, I can help you stop this, and we think that's where they're holding Vanus and Darien.
You offer help, but the only thing you care about is your missing mage. Forgive my outburst, mainlander. That was unfair.
A little bit unfair.
You helped rescue my people, my egg-sister at Gristmang. Very well. Meet me at my village, and I'll take you to Xul-Haj.
Where is your village exactly then, Jitra?
I will mark my village's location on your map. It is along the northern coast. If the corpse stealers seek Xul-Haj, my village is in danger. I must warn them. And Barjasa is there. She must be made aware of this transgression.
Alrighty. So now we know where to go. We need to go clumsily there, to the northern points or parts of Eastern Solstice. There's a very convenient sky shard to claim right close to our destination. But before we get started with anything else, let's read through today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to loot 2 treasure chests, mine 5 veins of ore, place 2 library furnishings, complete 1 tribute match, or capture 1 resource in Cyrodiil. This week's weekly endeavors encourage you to improve 6 items, complete 4 trials, or complete 10 tribute matches. This was actually pretty easy to do. All I needed was to complete 2 master rates with my crafting character. Also gained a bunch of writ vouchers. So everybody was happy, mainly me. Excuse me. It looks like this distance isn't very long, but from past experiences, I can pretty much assume that there is a cliff or whatever here, so I would like to take this path, which means that we will travel here to this race, right? And that one, as usual, we are drinking coffee. Sure. So, as we run to Chitra's village, we can keep an eye out for ore veins. Moonstone doesn't count. So we need to take this path, which means that we need to turn that way. Look at me mapping like a pro.
Devious trickster, where are you?
I'm right
Random
here, silly
encounter.
cat. Or am I here? Could it be here? Or could it be here?
Oh, so pretty. We'll skip that for now because I don't know. Didn't feel like random encountering. Not today, sisters and brothers. Ooh. How many backpacks have we already discovered today? Was that the 3rd one? That's an unusually high number. Not complaining though. Now we need to keep an eye out for the footpath that parts from the main road. Also pretty. Mushroom. I do have a mini-map add-on installed, but you can't see it because my head covers it. If you are thinking about which add-ons to install for ESO, I would highly recommend getting a minimap. It's so helpful when you like lose your way in a delve or a dungeon. So where is that sky shot? There. Right on top of a really pretty waterfall. That's so nice. But how do we get to it? Is there like a possible place right here? Why, yes. Up, up, and up. Yeah. Sky shots often bring us to places where a really pretty view opens, so do take a moment to look around after collecting a sky shot. I have no quarrel with the salamander. Now, we are getting closer and closer to our destination. And we haven't found a
I'm here, friend.
single
But something's wrong.
or bait.
The village. It's too quiet.
Let's investigate. We find enemies. Have you noted, by the way, that skeevers attack you very eagerly?
A soul
I find
flare.
that
Since we're still standing, it must be the one-use kind. Looks like it killed all the villagers, though.
amusing in the eye-roll kind of way. We find a fallen villager and also a
A
note.
dead cultist. Is that
Oh,
a
it was a
note by the
cultist,
body?
not a village. Oh well. Village report examined. Moment. Hail, Money Marco. Your humble servant reports that our experiments with the new soul flayers have been a resounding success. We disguised ourselves as merchants and brought one of the single-use flayers into a village near the Xul-Haj necropolis. The foolish lizards did not suspect a thing. We retreated to a safe distance to observe and activated the flayer. It performed as expected, sending out a burst of necrotic energy that killed everyone within the prescribed perimeter, sending their souls to the Wraith Forge. I will now return to collect the flayer for reconditioning. May your work on the Great Rising swell our ranks with unstoppable undead warriors. May we gain an army of the dead from the depths of Xul-Haj. Your servant, Overseer Baskum. We see that name often. Also, we see a typer right here.
Jeetra's not among the bodies. We need to find her.
So we need to eat slower spiders. Enter Death Dancer Jeetra's house. Pretty. We find a book named Death Dancer Recitations. which is not relevant to our
The stone weeps
story
blood
here,
over this
so
vile crime.
we will just go and speak with Jadra, resisting the urge to take her things.
My village, my egg sister,
Oh dear.
all dead. At least I got that corpse-stealing Zuth before he skulked off. This was the work of a soul flayer, was it not?
Yes, not one of the persistent death fields, but still devastating. I found this report.
Yes. I saw the corpse stealer writing this before I ran my blade through his back. My village was no threat to them. They killed all these people just to perform another test. Or does sending souls to this Wraithforge serve some ultimate purpose?
Maybe. Any idea what this Wraithforge might be?
No. But like everything that belongs to the corpse stealers, the name does not sound good. My heart weeps for my village, but my soul screams for vengeance.
Now we again have the chance to choose an option in the conversation that best suits our personalities. I usually go with the neutral option, but today the worm cult needs to pay for this atrocity. Come with us and together we'll spill their blood.
We will feed them to the void. That is what we will do. But first, I must fulfill my duty as a death dancer and prepare my people for the merging with the stone. Xul-Haj lies to the east. We will meet there, and then we will make them pay.
Darien and I will meet you at Xul-Haj.
Xul-Haj is ancient and in a dangerous state of disrepair. Plus, traps riddle the Zanmir to deter looters. We must stay together once inside, so I can try to navigate us safely to the deep tube.
We need to stop the worms from raising an army, sure,
Good
but
mental
we
system.
also need to
Ooh, a
save
lockpick.
Vanus.
I will meet you at Xul-Haj, mainlanders.
I am not going to read this aloud, but we can still live through it. Oh, it was a short one. A poem, if you please. So where do we go here? To Xul-Haj. I wonder if we can just run there,
Let's
or
not
will
wander too
there
far away from the village.
be like obstacles in our way? One
I'm here,
might
friend,
also just
but
ask.
something's wrong.
I wonder if
The
there's
village.
a path.
It's too quiet.
Let's see. Civilized and flame atronite, and also you can easily reach the necropolis from here. I don't like it when things
That's
are
an
convenient.
ancient-looking Zanmir, all right. This must be the place.
This is Xul-Haj, mainlanders.
Definitely looks like the worm cult is here.
Curious, curious. Explore Xul-Haj.
That must be the corpse stealer's doing. Do not touch anything, Knight. Even the most innocuous carving could hide a trap.
Come on, Tetra. Give me a little credit. I'm just looking. Something's off about this door. I'm trying to figure out what.
I have a bad feeling about this.
We must go through that door to reach the deep tombs. But the corpse stealers have placed a ward upon it. Without anything to counter the magic, we cannot go that way.
There must be another way to reach the deep tombs.
I believe I can take us by an alternate path. But some of the halls we must pass through may be flooded. We will need to swim. One other thing. If the worm cult has reached the deep tombs, then Xul-Haj's guardians will be active.
Guardians?
The dead rise to protect the necropolis. Not in the numbers the corpse stealers seek, but enough to cause us trouble. If you must strike them down, do so with reverence. They are my ancestors.
Alright. Why do you think some of the halls may be flooded?
Another deterrent. Many of the deeper chambers can be flooded and cleared using complex irrigation systems built long ago. My ancestors were brilliant, Mainlander. Let us proceed through the door to the east. Wait! What is the knight doing?
Darien. Don't touch that.
Gabrielle?
Gabriel?
Gabrielle?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Darien.
Gabrielle's down here. I have to help her.
Darien, this way.
Do not listen. The spirits seek to deceive you.
Oh my.
To help her. Don't wait for me.
The knight's stupidity will get us all killed. This way.
So we need to go that way. But first we need to go into the kitchen because I need more coffee. So I will park you here for a moment. This seems like a relatively safe place, so you should be safe. I will be right back. I have returned, and I have also chosen to require a shore because it's winter and cold. Okay, close enough. So where are we going? This way. Into the lower halls. We find worm call tests. Here, let's get rid of them.
Corpse stealers reanimating our venerated dead. How dare they?
Let's see if we find anything valuable here. Oh, it's a little bit of a maze. So we need to go that way, I guess. Let's see if Snelia does more damage in
Careful,
his
Mainlander. Discerning disturbed spirits from those under the control of the corpse stealers is difficult. But that one beckons. There, across the way, the spirit points toward the night.
I failed, Gabrielle. I lost my powers.
Follow me, Golden Knight.
Wait! Gabrielle! Come back!
What? Darien.
Your friend's self-doubt opens him to temptation. Your foes will not hesitate to turn that weakness against you. Something has disturbed our slumber, awakened spirits and aroused warriors to defend the Zanmir. Was it you? Or the Eggkin beside you? Perhaps the disillusioned knight who chases shadows? No, you are not looters. Yet you stir the dreaming stone.
Necromancers called the Worm Cult seek to pillage your tomb. We are here to stop them.
Yes, I see. It happens again. The corpse stealers use iron roots and cursed magic to bind this realm to Cold Harbor. We stopped such an attempt long, long ago. Let me help you end this threat in the here and now.
Can you tell us how to get to the cultists, or how to save our friend, the knight? The foolish knight, my bad.
This empty cistern once carried waters that filled these halls and protected the internment sites. But dry-skinned hands have drained the pools dry, for they seek the bones of our kin. Stir the waters, raise the pools, and the path will reveal itself.
How do I raise the pools?
The nearby door leads to the sacred well springs. Restore their flow to swim to your goal. But know that malign spirits lurk here. They will tempt you. Do not let their shadows overtake you. And the corpse stealers, they have begun their ritual. Go.
The spirit
So we need to
gives us renewed purpose. Through the door to the east, mainlander.
go through the door and reach a merchant. Sorry about this.
The spirits.
I will try to be fast. I kinda sort of really like spinners. Was it garments? But it seems a little bit irrelevant right now, as in there are better sets out there. I'm going to hang on to my spinner's garments.
Care to bargain?
In any case. Okay, now we can continue. Vocal tests. Which we must get rid of. Is that an urn? No.
Sister, you failed in your duty. Failed to protect your village. Failed me. My soul now fuels the Wraith Forge. Be silent, false spirit. Your venom cannot penetrate my scales. The Soul Flayer harvested my egg sister's soul. That shadow was not her.
Basket. Cistern chamber. That sounds ominous. So do we truly need to go here? I guess. Because it would be like feel most natural to continue straight. Oh well. Let's follow a path that has been laid out in front of us and
The pain lingers, even after death. This is your doing. Enough. Your lies are nothing but sand in the wind.
see where
These
we
shadows
end up.
seek to distract us. Ignore them and keep going.
So we can only go one way.
You failed as a death dancer, sister. You could not save me, and you cannot save our people. Begone, spirit! You think to distract me, but your words merely fuel my rage.
Wellspring Chamber.
I see the problem. The corpse stealers moved the sacred wellspring stones.
Oh no. Is this another one of the move the blocks puzzle? This was like a huge thing in Elsweyr, and I hated everyone.
In ancient days, my ancestors would empty the cistern in order to inter the dead. Then they flooded the chambers to protect the deep tombs. The corpse stealers cut off the flow of water and drained the Zanmir to open the main path.
How do we get the wellspring water to flow again?
All the water flowing through this temple is directed through hand-carved tunnels. My ancestors were master architects. These sliding stones act as keys to open and close the water gates.
So where do we need to slide the stones to in order to get the water flowing again?
We must get the water flowing through the carved channels again in order to flood these chambers. To do so, move the sacred stones to positions beneath the watchful eyes of the stone guardians.
Okay, move stones. Oh, we need to talk to Cheetras. Why do we need to flood these chambers again?
Since the main path to the deep tombs is sealed, we must take this alternate route. But to navigate this route, we need to swim, and we cannot do that unless the chambers ahead are flooded. Now, let us move those stones.
Can you move the stones, Cheetra, please? No? Damn it. So where does this go? Move the sacred stones. Where? Taught where? Move stones back to their proper position. I guess we'll just put them somewhere. And how you move the stones? Hit them.
Stone returned to its proper place. One more to go.
Another one goes where? Toward town. That looks like it's in its proper place under the watchful eye of the whatever. But I guess not. Ooh, backpack. Ooh. Recipe, creme de menthe. Let's plan it. I had a lot of recipes to learn, it seems. So where does this one go? Maybe it can go here. Oh, there are markers on the ground.
Water flows freely again. Let us return to the cistern chamber and
Oh, we only
continue
needed to move
toward
two.
the deep tombs.
Yay! Now we can, return to the cistern chamber. I don't know about you, but I feel that it's not a very smart idea to hit a stone block with your
The
daggers.
water rises, but not yet high enough to
They'll
reach
go
your
all
foolish
dull
friend.
and useless.
We must swim to the next wellspring.
So now we need to swim. What if my daggers rust? Do we go this way? I guess.
We could not reach that door before. Let us see where it leads.
Let's see where this leads. Wellspring chamber. If we need more blocks, I'm going to do an iron. Shadow high prices. Markings on the floor, that looks rather scary. What do we do then? Do we not do anything about this? I guess not. Oh my god.
More corpse stealers. We must get past
more
them to
stones.
maneuver the sacred
Ugh.
stones into their proper positions.
So where does that stone go? Should we investigate first? Then dull of daggers. What's this? New precept. How nice.
Corpse stealers. We need to clear a path.
Clear a path, but where do all the cubes go? One goes here, I guess. Let's do it. That's a really long way. No, can do, can do. So the reason we haven't played through Elsweyr together is these cubes, they're everywhere in in southern Elsweyr, and I just cannot face them again.
That opens the gate. Now we can move the second. There are two.
Second cube goes to... there. And we need to lift that gate. Yes? No? Can it go past this little threshold here? If no, you're getting another item. Damn it. How do we lift that gate? Melon. Oh, that didn't work. Can we even lift that gate?
The valves and conduits for the wellspring are behind these carved heads.
Okay. Perhaps up here? Trunk. Not cut. Hey. I feel really dumb right now. Can I move these? No. Is that movable? No. Is there a... What if I hit it? No. No hidden levers?
Slide a sacred stone here to activate this pressure plate.
Well, could you open the gate, please? If I reset the stones, then the one we moved will travel to where we found it, and I don't want that to happen. Or could it be so that that gate closes as you move the first one to place? It's a possibility, right? But it didn't work that way. How do I open the damn gate? Todd, this is not fun. And the gate is truly the only way I can get this thing out of its prison, yes? And we are absolutely certain that there are no handles here. Do we have to ask the small internet? And we are absolutely certain that this does not go over the threshold. This does not go over the threshold. This does not go through the gate. I feel so bad for my daggers. Standing on those things does not help. Returning this thing to its place does not help. Placing this thing to where it needs to go didn't help the last time. Why would it help now? Or do we need to put it there first in order to open the gate? Let's try. Ugh. Obey me. So that opens the gate. Okay. This did not fill me with happiness. This goes here, yes? I see the destination. There you go. And then we return to this one and walk through it. Where was the destination? There? What happened? Did you hear my stomach sing you the song of its people? Ding, 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 ding. There is the target. I hope.
That might be enough.
Ugh.
We should see if we can reach Darien now.
If we meet more cubes, I'm going to say a nasty word. Loudly. Where is the door? My spatial awareness hurts. Okay, up the stairs there. How? Well. How? Okay, here we go. Nothing interesting hidden behind the pillars there. Or were they shelves? Doesn't matter. Cistern chamber. Now we need to swim again.
The chambers are submerged once more. We can swim across to find your friend.
Swim across to here. I really like it that they made our characters swim really fast here.
Sorry, Gabrielle. You should never have sacrificed yourself on account of me. Trade places with me, Gabrielle. I don't belong here anymore.
Listen, your friend's voice. We draw near.
Another backpack. We found a recipe for jasmine tea and also a lot of
What is
necromancy.
that spirit doing to the night? Quickly, we must help him.
We find a larger enemy.
Gabrielle? Wait. What's going on?
Are you okay, Darien?
I wanted to tell Gabrielle that I'm sorry. She gave everything to return me to life, and damn it. I thought I could go back to being normal. But when I heard her voice, I was overwhelmed by despair.
It was a trap, Darien. That was the worm cult, not Gabrielle.
I know. I see that now. But when I heard her voice, my heart just broke. I suddenly remembered how much I missed her. How she sacrificed herself for me. How I failed her.
We have choices again. Darien, you didn't fail her. You weren't even there when she made her decision.
Yeah, I hear you. But without Meridia's powers, I feel empty. I don't know how to fill that space. I'm just an ordinary person again. Is that enough for what comes next?
It's more than enough. And you're anything but ordinary. We need you in this fight, Darien.
I hear you. No giving up. It's a struggle, but I'm a fighter. I can win this battle. It isn't often we get a second chance. I just wish it hadn't cost me a dear friend. All right. I'll help you find Vanus and stop Manamarco. For Gabrielle.
For Gabrielle.
I'm good. Let's go find Vanus. He's counting on us.
Now we can...
Quickly now. We must find your mage before the corpse stealers complete their ritual.
continue our search for the missing mage. Through the tunnels and necromancers.
Flooding the chambers again will protect our remains. Now you must reach the central funerary chamber and drive the corpse stealers from this place. Hurry, the ritual nears completion, and flooded or no, once done, they will command our lifeless remains.
We come to a door. Funerary temple, and this is where we should find
Go
Vanus.
on ahead. I will strike from the shadows to help in any way I can.
Stop the ritual.
Worthless mage to help me raise an army and power my shackles.
Oh my.
The awakening is nearly complete. I shall have my undead army. Destroy the interlopers!
Manamarco has Vanus trapped in another shackle. We need to free him.
So now we need
Free
to
Vanus before we get overrun.
free Vanus, but there are enemies. And we also can't get to that pedestal thingy, so I guess we'll just kill enemies until protect otherwise. This is much more fun than beating up the cubes.
Deal with the corpse stealers. I will release your maid.
No, Chitra to the rescue. Ciao. Hang in there, Vanus, where are you? He's free! Yay! Hey, Vanus.
Defeat the minions! I'll deal with Manamarco! You're no match for me, old man.
It's a really big diatroth. No, behemoth. Looked like a diatroth from that angle. Oh.
Quickly! Use the light of Meridia to destroy the shackle!
Okay. We find a shackle here and we need to destroy it. And that's what that is.
I am done with this place. Let us speak outside.
And then
Xul-Haj and its ancient dead are safe now. Thank
I
you.
forgot how convenient
We did good
Vanus
work
is.
here.
There's always a
And I almost
portal.
felt useful.
And you mostly were.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Are those? No. Okay, now we can exit. Back to Solstice, to a pretty... Oh, we didn't go to some point.
Mortal,
I thought so.
one last word before you depart.
Well, it's still pretty out here. Talk to Ukanaza.
Thank you, warrior. You stopped the desecration of our remains and saved us from enslavement to the corpse stealers. The stone will not forget this service.
Spirit, you never told me who you are.
It has been so long since I had the opportunity to use the courtesies of life. I am Ukaraza, the architect of Xul-Haj. We built this Zanmir as a necropolis for our people. But I must deliver one last warning before I return to rest.
What warning?
Morn-Naril, the final dark, has a new master. One who seeks to pull the Wraithforge from Cold Harbor and restore it in the Daedric Temple. You cannot defeat your foe while he commands the Wraithforge.
How do you know all of this?
You are not the first to face the forces of death and oblivion on this isolated island. If this new master gains full control of the Wraithforge, you will never defeat him. Now, go. Your allies have a new camp near Morn-Naril. They await you there.
Morn-Naril. The worms never tired of talking about the place while I was their guest.
Talk to Vanus.
The spirit's warning coincides with what I pieced together through the things I overheard during my captivity, and what the helpful worm cult defectors shared with me. Pray tell, did Bar Jasa deliver my notes to Gabrielle?
We got your notes, but Gabrielle is dead, Vanus. And so is Bar Jasa.
What? Gabrielle? What happened? I assume it has something to do with the return of Meridia's knight. And Bar Jasa, too. I was taken by surprise when I learned Manamarco had returned. but now I owe him for these deaths, and so many others.
Gabrielle sacrificed herself to stop Wormblood from using the gift of death. She brought back Darien.
That explains why Manamarco's full resurrection failed, and he had to possess his servant's body. A shame about Gabrielle. She had such promise. And Bar Jasa too. She was looking forward to reconciling with her egg sister.
So, what do you know about this Wraith Forge?
It's some sort of Daedric crucible created by Molag Bal to collect and utilize soul energy. It was originally part of Mor Naril here in Solstice, but Bal withdrew with it back to Cold Harbor when the Argonians defeated him long ago.
And?
Manamarco is using the Soul Reapers and Flayers to fill it, and the Plane Meld is the mechanism employed to draw it back from Cold Harbor. I assume the allies the spirit mentioned include Prince Azar? I hope he brought an army. Let's go to the camp.
Let's.
The spirit mentioned a camp near Mor Naril. I assumed they would use the clearing to the southeast.
Oh. The camp is actually really close, so we can just hop on, down, and run there. There's probably a more convenient path, but, well, I think we've met. Talk to Prince Azar. There you
Secure the barricades, and someone get the Great Mage something to drink. Ah, comrade.
Bye.
Vanus was just telling us the details of his long ordeal, and I am sorry to hear about Jitra's village. And her sister. One more atrocity the worm cult must be made to pay for. But I want to hear your report. What happened at Xul-Haj?
We stopped the ritual, freed Vanus, and broke another shackle, but Manamarco escaped.
Stopping the worms from raising an army, breaking a shackle, and rescuing Vanus? Once again, you achieve wonders where others see only impossibilities. Take a moment. Then I would hear some more about our next objective, Mor Naril, and this Wraith Forge.
And this completes this stage of the Eastern Solstice Zone story. And from here, we will continue next time. We have unlocked an achievement. Let's see if it brought us anything tasty. Probably not. I wonder if we have anything new in the ground store. Not today. We have new Chrome Crate items, and I have to say, I was not able to resist these paper lanterns. I've spent an obscene amount of Seals of Endeavor on these. There are 1,000 Seals of Endeavor per lantern. Sorry. So pretty. But yes, now I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue from here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.